I gotta talk about Dengar. Dengar is an amazing character. I absolutely love him. He's one of the bounty hunters who it was introduced, or at least lived through the Clone Wars, the rise of the Empire, and the Resistance. Much of the Resistance, actually. I don't know if he lived all the way through it, but he is in the book Aftermath, right? Which, if you haven't ever read it, now I know, again, a lot of people right now aren't fans of the new canon, but the Aftermath books take place in they're great, right? It's like the fall of the Empire timeline, but one of the characters who kind of pops up a couple of times is Dengar, and in the third book he plays a really big role. Like he plays a pretty big role. Him and Imbo and a few others, they're pretty solid. But I've got to say, and I fully believe this, that one of the things that we're going to be getting here in the next couple of months for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes is hands down going to be his ship, the Punishing One. The Punishing One is his ship. It's awesome. It's like a one-man ship. It's dope. Like it's straight up dope, right? It's a great ship. It is really well. It's really powerful. And as I said the other day in my interview with the boys over on the Escape Podcast, there's absolutely this push towards bounty hunters. It's a push towards the Book of Boba Fett, right? Here in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. And their focus, yes, is bounty hunters. And because their focus is bounty hunters, I honestly feel that, we're going to be getting this ship, the Punishing One, and we're also going to be getting Forlom and Zuckuss, right? Now, the Punishing One makes sense because, one, Dengar's already in the game, right? We have that quote. It was at the end of last year, the beginning of this year, where they said we're going to get a shipload of content. I would love to see a lot of random characters, but the way that it's going, that shipload of content is absolutely focused on bounty hunters. And the ships that are still missing in the game, the Punishing One is absolutely one of them. And it would make sense for them to bring it in as a marquee because it's not needed necessarily for the Executor, right? Same thing with Forlom and Zuckuss. You get Forlom, you get Zuckuss, and then you get their ship. And I forget the name of their ship. It's like the Brady Bunch, or what's that odd couple? I don't really remember. It's a good ship though. They work together as a duo, and I would make total sense for them to show up, here in the next couple of months. Now, my only hesitation, the only thing that stops me from really believing that it's on its way, is the fact that the Executor's already out, right? And because it's already out, you got to run the question, or you got to ask the question, are they going to keep, building towards something? And if they are, what would they be building towards? Because they're always building towards something. They're never just playing catch up when it comes to character releases, right? And what would they be building towards? And unless those characters are in the Book of Boba Fett, and it's very possible. It is very possible that we will see those characters in the Book of Boba Fett, either via a flashback or a anything else. It's very possible we could see them. I don't know why I didn't take out old Daka here. But if they are, then it would make sense to add them here in the next couple of weeks or even the next couple of months, so that when we see them in the Book of Boba, it's like, oh yeah, now I want to farm them more, right? Now, if we are going to wait to the Book of Boba until we see them, then yeah, I mean, I could totally see them maybe launching those characters in, I don't know, early next year. But my feeling is that they're on their way, right? And they usually do something big, a legendary character. And I know that legendaries aren't as big as they used to be. You know, legendaries used to be the big bads. You know, the big ones that were like, oh yeah, legendary, woohoo! You know, we're all very excited for legendary. And now it's like, Galactic Legends, you know. But I honestly think that it would be perfect timing to see Dengar's ship coming in, the Punishing One coming in the next couple of months. And then shortly followed by marquees of Forlom, Zuckuss, and then their ship. That's just me, but like it makes sense, right? And again, they did say, that there was that shipload of content that's coming, and it's like, well, what could that mean? Yeah, so that's what I think of that.